See, I might have to scoot y'all back, but y'all are tethered to the charger. You're tethered to the charger. Eh, you can at least see my knees. My knees. I am pulling y'all up on the computer, so just bear with me. Y'all get hold music today. Y'all get hold music today. There we go. Oh shh. There we go. I had to mute myself, but I had to pull y'all up on the computer so I could see the chat. I need to see the chat. Greetings, love. How you doing? My name is Josie. If you're new to my channel, welcome to 50 Essentials. You know I'm here. I want to find out. I want to know how y'all feeling, what y'all doing, where you at. I was supposed to have a Qigong class today, but nobody showed up. So I'm like, oh, are they flapping in the wind? Like, what is it? Is it really, are they being dragged? Let me know how you are feeling in these energies, love. Are you being dragged? Do you not have the energy in this moment to even think about anything? I gotta know what's going on with y'all. So if I'm looking over here, it's because I'm looking at the computer. Because everything's bigger on the computer. I can see it. I can't see. Man, have y'all seen all of the pictures of the aurora? All the way down, even Key Largo got some good pictures. And I'm like, what? Y'all know I went outside like 2 or 3 times last night trying to see something, but them city lights, I don't live in the country, so I couldn't see them, and I wasn't finna drive. I was not about to drive. No. But yeah, how y'all doing? Oh man. I said we're gonna do some exercises today. Not really like exercises, but we gonna see. Once people pop on and actually start talking, I'm gonna put you to work today. Because if you're feeling good, you need to stay feeling good, right? So we gotta extend this out. This whole, being on the smooth side of the energies. We need to maintain this. Maintain it. I thought I was going to be dragged, and hey, there's still a possibility, right? We got impacts still on the way. But I'm not being dragged right now. So I'm going to use this energy to help you not be dragged right now. Okay? You don't need to be dragged. You can do something about it. I'm just saying. Hello, ma'am. Where you at? Are you at work? We're going to do some briefing. We're going to do some rotating. We're going to do some stretching. We're going to get our chi moving. And you know what? I usually do this on Zoom where I can see people, but not today. So whatever you end up doing, I ain't responsible for. If something crack or pop, don't come hollering at me. I didn't do it. You chose to do your version of whatever I told you to do. I'm just saying. What'd she say? Just got off early and mom and I are... Ooh, you running the streets. Why y'all run? Oh, you know what? Everything just hit me from our last conversation. I'm gonna have to talk to you, and I got to talk to you. Today's the 11th. I will call you after this. I'm like, wait, there's something that needs to be done. Oh snap. Yeah, I got you. I'm tracking. Man, y'all have no idea. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, okay? I did not think that this event that is literally in progress was going to be the way that it was, right? This whole time we've been having ascension symptoms. We've been living in our own little world, soul tribe, starseeds, light workers. We've been having conversations in our community this whole time and understanding that there are people on this planet that have not even the slightest clue what's going on. But now that the whole ass sky is changing colors in places that it don't change colors, can you believe that there are some people who still refuse? Okay, they literally see it and they refuse to even think that there's a possibility that that is a naturally occurring thing due to a unprecedented moment in life history. Like, they're saying, oh, it's CERN, oh, it's weather manipulation, oh, it's what do you call that thing, I don't even know what you call it, but the military and the eyeball and future events, whatever. Blue beam, there we go. Like, they're like, that's not real. And I'm like, this is what they meant. This is what they were saying. Like, the level of density, the level of I'm completely cut off is real. Like, I'm literally having a moment with that when I'm observing other people, and it's not like I want them to be like, oh, you were right, oh, I see it, none of that, no. But to go against it so hard voluntarily when nobody said anything to you, that's a whole nother situation. Everything has to be attacked. It's kind of like they have rabies or something. I'm not sure. It's like, so literally at this point, I feel like it doesn't matter whether there's physical concrete evidence, whether extraterrestrials literally come up to your house, ring your doorbell and be like, yo, they're still gonna find some kind of way to say, oh, that's not real. They could be beamed up to another planet completely. Oh, this ain't real. And they will spend the rest of eternity trying to wake themselves up because they don't think that it's real. I'm just saying, I didn't know it was that deep until now. You always give people the benefit of the doubt. You always say, well, it can't be that serious. Like, if I was able to expand my awareness and open my mind to other possibilities, I'm sure that just a little bit, nah, man, nah. If it is not their path, they are not going to see anything. They're not going to feel it the way that we're feeling it and understand the way that we're feeling it, even though the energy is very potent and very present right now. Don't expect nothing to change. No matter how big the fireworks and the evidence gets, there are going to be some people that have you cock your head sideways and kind of just look like, really? I don't know. It's wild. And then I noticed how mainstream media started talking about it literally about a day and a half into the event. They had to get their narrative right. because this is not something they can control. You know what I mean? This is off planet. So they had to fix what they was gonna say, because you know they all gotta be in unison before they started making the official statements. And I'm sitting here like, huh. But again, even though the mainstream media is talking about it, it's still not in the way that we talk about it. This is a time for celebration. These are the signs in the sky that you have been waiting for. We're here and we're in it, right? But again, everybody wants to have control, and they want to, they want things to be the way that they want it to be. So I'm like, there's a lot of gratitude in this moment. There's a lot of awe and inspiration and just magic. If you're not using this energy to manifest right now, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you're not writing, lighting candles, messing around with herbs, I don't know what you're doing. If you're not meditating, if you're not using the abundance of exotic particles, I don't know what you're doing right now, because this is like a huge opportunity. This is not just simply a full moon or a new moon or some kind of astrological placement. No, this is literally creation itself in abundance right now. I'm just saying, use it. Use the energy. What you talking about, ma'am? Plant them seeds, yo. Yes. Like, I know some of y'all may feel like crap. I know some of y'all may be extremely tired. But you're going to have a moment like I'm having right now. Because we got them really high highs, and then we got them really low lows, until we smooth it out, right? Until we have this equilibrium. One thing I'm surprised about, though, is how well we're doing in these extremely high energies. That's literally confirmation and evidence that this whole time that we've been going through what we've been going through at the slow pace that we have been perceiving, something has been happening. Because there's no way, not even 5 years ago, that I would be standing here talking to you in this amount of energy. I would be in a hospital somewhere asking, what's wrong with me? Help, I think I'm dying. You know what I'm saying? I would be in a whole nother situation. I realized that back in 2005, the last time energy was this intense, yes, for those of you who had not put two and two together, the last time we had G5 status was 2005, the same year as Katrina. Yes, that was also the same year I got out of the military. Okay, it's been that long. But when you think about 2005, think about how you felt, what you were doing, who you were around, how your life looked, and then bring yourself back to this moment. You're going to see a huge difference. It's been a long time. You're going to see a huge difference in how you're handling the same type of energies. Okay? She say, oh yeah, okay. You know there's a delay. I'm seeing tiny words over here, and then I'm looking like making sure she don't say nothing else, but you out in the street, so I'm not expecting you to be chatting it up anyway, ma'am. and I can't really work with you right now. We're not finna get you to be stretching and stuff if you out in the streets. And anybody else would have to literally say something in the chat before I even do anything. So we may not even do anything. I may just stand here and talk, because I'd have to know that somebody's participating. Duh, right? So, anyway, it's truly an honor to witness what we're witnessing. And some of us are literally, that is your purpose, to be here to witness. Purpose and calling is not complicated. It's magnetic. It's what you're drawn to, you know. It's that thing that tugs on your desires. It's that thing that brings you the satisfaction, regardless of the variables. It's that thing that just has to be done, and it's that thing that has an automatic trigger. You know what I mean? That thing that is literally seems to be a part of you, that form of expression, you know. It's not complicated. It's not one thing with one word attached to it or one series of tasks. No. Nope. Your purpose is multifaceted art, and it's literally alive. So it's just being created over and over again in different ways, but the objective is being achieved. That's all that matters, is that you're doing what you're doing. If you're supposed to be inspiring, there's a million ways to inspire. If you're supposed to be teaching, there's a million ways to teach. So it's not that one thing, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? Whatever you want to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing. What do you want to be doing? It's not complicated. I want to be doing this. Right now, I decided to randomly go live because I wanted to. Not because I'm tied to YouTube or YouTube is paying me or I feel like I have to. No. And this is why my channel is the way it is. You're not going to find me here every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. No. Mm-mm. Because then you would not know me as the person that you're getting right now. You would be getting something else. You would be getting the drudgery. It would be horrible. I would be like, hey y'all. I'm like, I'm here. You would get me in survival mode. I made it. Barely. I'm just saying. Shachu! Yay! She's in the house! Hey, you want to do some stretches and stuff? Look, I was like this before the coffee. It just amplified it, okay? The energy is prime right now. Y'all have no idea. When I get off of here, I'm going to write in my little manifestation book because I'm filled up. And I'm about to write some things out, okay? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to move this energy around. I'm trying to spread it. I'm trying to share it. It's a lot. I'm just saying, it's a lot. So this is why I'm talking to you right now. I'm sharing. I'm trying to create flow. Because if I don't, it could be uncomfortable for me in this physical body. I could end up with a headache or some craziness. I don't want that. So I'm like, come get some of this. I'm just saying. Hey, Mom. Ooh, Mom in the house. Mom, you didn't show up to Qigong at noon. You did not come to class. She like, I bet she gonna be like, well, I'm here now. I'm just saying. She keeps saying, oh, I missed it. Oh, I'm gonna do this one day. What are you doing? What are you doing? Talking about I wonder where I was. Oh, ma'am. How did you wake up this morning? Oh my God. Yes, I saw it and I took a moment to connect with it. I absolutely love those gold Andaras. Whew. I was like, hey. When I saw them, oh, Shashu did a Andara grid. I saw it on Instagram. Oh, it was lovely. It was lovely. Let me look over. I gotta look over here. Yep. Folks need support. Yep. Exactly. And that's why I'm here right now, because some of y'all need to move around. you're getting a huge infusion of energy, and it may not be expressing the way that it's expressing for me right now. So you may get dragged if you don't move it around. You gotta move it. Okay? Literally. Remember, you are acting as a step down. And we've been reservoirs for the light, and we've been spreading it around, but right now it's literally like Niagara Falls, in through your crown, out through your whole body. It's a lot more than normal. The thing is, it doesn't affect you the way that it used to, even in smaller amounts. Some of us are actually feeling grounded, surprisingly. I had a couple of days ago, I had moments where I was dizzy, but everything was mild. And I'm like, hey, all right, we here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like this. Because when you look at them charts, and you look at all them red lines, and you look at the way the earth just got smacked, you would not think that you would be okay. Not at all. The way that the United States was just blinking on and off when we got hit with the first one, you would look at that and be like, oh yeah, I should be in bed. Nope, some of us, we should be up before we're down, then get back up again. Whatever your body's telling you to do, you should be doing it, okay? I'm not here to force you to be bouncing around like I am. Who knows? 2 hours from now, it may hit me and I might have to lay down. We don't know, but I'm going to make the most of this moment. Hey! She laughing. Oh my gosh, and I don't think you've ever, no, I think haven't you been to one of my Qigong classes? I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been so long. It's been so long. Yeah, you're a lightning rod for this energy. Exactly. No, really? Man. Yeah, it's been a while. And what's so crazy is sometimes you got to do something for like a decade before people even notice you doing it. Like right now, Qigong is still the least popular thing that I do, that I offer people. And I stopped trying to figure out if it was just because they didn't understand what it was. I'm just saying, maybe they're just not interested. Maybe it's because of who is instructing it too, because you don't really see too many, colorful folk teaching Qigong. I'm just saying. I'm definitely feeling electromagnetically inverted and redirected and uploaded very what? Ma'am, I'm going to need you to go ahead and put that in simple terms, because I'm not reading that comment. You're not going to make me do it. I looked at that. I said, But thank you for expressing how you feel. Y'all can read that comment at least 3 times so you can understand it. Because, nah. It's important to move those energies. It does help. Exactly. Do y'all know? Let me tell y'all some things about breathing. You've been breathing since you got here, okay? But most of us don't know how to breathe. We don't know how to breathe. Have no idea how to exchange oxygen within our body. How to literally create that flow. No clue. And there's so many different ways to breathe in order to activate different systems in your body, right? But most of us are breathing, excuse me, most of us are breathing very shallow most of the time because we're overstimulated and we're not even focused on our body. We don't even know we're doing it. It's a subconscious thing, right? I see you, Mom. Um, so H2O, right? And O2 are like literally relatives, right? O2 and H2O. And then it basically water is thick air. Okay? Water is thick air. And drinking water and breathing go hand in hand. So if you are not hydrating enough, that is one factor that'll keep you from effectively oxygenating your body, right? And then consciously breathing and retraining yourself to breathe deeper to where air gets to the bottom of your lungs is the second thing that makes a difference in oxygenating your body fully. A lot of us have circulation problems and don't even realize it. Okay? Water and breathing are literally your lifeline, especially in energies like this. So, hydration and oxygenation are the two things that are kind of like twins that go together. So even if you work at a desk and you're sitting there all day, if you stand up every now and again while you're doing your work, maybe for 5 minutes, and you just walk in place and you sip some water, your breathing will automatically get better. Because when you move your body and you use your muscles, they start to crave oxygen. So then it sends signals to your lungs to say, hey, bring in more. Breathe deeper. And then when you're hydrating, right, you're also delivering oxygen in a different way to your body. You're creating an abundance of flow. So you don't really have to think so hard about consciously breathing if you trick yourself into doing it. But if you want to just sit, like we do with pranic breathing and pranic yoga and all that stuff, if you want to sit and really focus on doing some deep breaths, maybe you want to reset, make sure your spine is straight. Sit in a good posture. You don't have to be cross-legged. Your legs can be out in front of you if you want. You can be sitting in a chair, your feet are planted on the floor. And just make sure your spine is straight. And what you want to do is you want to breathe in to where the air is kind of forced on the back of your throat, like if you're drinking the air in through your nose. And then you just want to relax your jaw and exhale and let that air out. That is a really good way to give yourself a little reset, oxygenate your body real quick. And of course, with me, that Qigong breathing. Y'all know how I like to make sure you're breathing from your diaphragm. If you don't know what your dang diaphragm is that muscle that goes across your stomach. So when you're breathing, your stomach should be going out and coming in. You see what I mean? So, again, that makes all of the difference. When you were born, you were breathing with your diaphragm. Your stomach was going out and in. Eventually, at some point, through the trauma, you started breathing through your chest and your shoulders. You stopped breathing through your stomach. It made you start breathing through your chest and your shoulders. So, retrain yourself. Hey, boo. Morris just walked in the kitchen. But yeah, that was my little rant on breathing. I like to breathe. You know, a lot of people, I don't think they really like to breathe. They don't enjoy it and appreciate it like others. But I actually do like to breathe. Feels good. And eventually you get to the point to where you realize that your whole body has the ability to breathe. Your eyes, your ears, your pores and your skin. Yeah, it gets that deep. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So is anybody ready to do some gathering energy from the universe? Let me know if you are ready to gather energy from the universe. That's all we're going to do. It's not complicated. And then I'll let y'all go. I want to leave y'all with at least something before I leave to go and do the thing that I remembered that I have to do. That phone call that I remember that I have to make. And then that other thing that I just forgot, but I know that it's there. I'm just saying, you don't need a lot of room either, y'all. You know, I don't even know why I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to say something. I'm going to show y'all and you can do it later. I'm sitting here like, why? Right? So, in my Qigong teacher voice, I want you to start with your feet together, right? Don't lock your knees, y'all. Do not ever lock your knees. Okay? They're just slightly bent. Can't even tell they're bent. Your feet are together. And what I want you to do is literally just take one step out with each foot to where your feet are hip distance apart. Not much. And what you want to do is you want to focus on most of your weight being on your heels. Because your knees are slightly bent, your thighs should be activated. That is your strength. That is your foundation. This is how you should be standing, right? And if you're one of those people that keeps a curve in your lower back, just tilt your hips forward a little bit so that your spine can be neutral. Okay? And basically, this is a primer to a lot of the Qigong series that I do. Okay? And I call it gathering energy from the universe because I don't know Chinese. But that's the English version of it. So what you do is you just bring your arms up as you inhale through your nose and your stomach is coming out. You bring your arms all the way up, and then when you exhale, you make a ball in front of you, and then you just exhale coming down. And that's literally it. You can do as many of these as you like. You're just inhaling, and then you're exhaling coming down. That's it. And you can do however many of those you like. Just make sure that you're breathing from your diaphragm. When you inhale, your stomach goes out. When you exhale, you pull your belly button back towards your spine, and you're doing it in such a way where it's not super fast and it's not super slow. Your breath is always going to follow your movement, not the other way around. So your movement is going to follow your breath. I was going to say, nah, that don't even sound right. Your movement is going to follow your breath. Some of us have deeper breaths than others. So if I'm inhaling and I run out of air right here, that means I need to move faster. So I'm inhaling up and my hands are going to be at their final position at the end of that inhale. And when I exhale, my hands are going to be at the final position at the end of that exhale. So your breath dictates your movement, okay? Gathering energy from the universe is very good for people who have a busy life, who only get like 15-minute breaks at work. You just go, do a few of those real quick, refresh yourself, and then get back in there, right? You could do it maybe 2 hours before you go to sleep. It'll help you sleep better. Yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to that. Talking about I did too. You let me see. I did too. I gotta be cool because I gotta walk to the store. Definitely. Really, ma'am? I, the heart is in the way, so I can't see part of what was said. Just forgive me. Because these words are tiny and my vision has been weird lately. But yeah, do a few more of them, Mom. It'll actually give you the energy to do what you need to do. Okay? But yeah, that's what I got for y'all. Welcome to the point of no return. Welcome to the Rubicon. Use it or lose it. Take advantage of this energy. Bring out your inner alchemist. Bring out your creator manifestor self. Get to work with these energies. Tap into these energies. Drink them in. Bring them in. And then disperse them. Okay? Take care of yourself. You are the only one that knows what you need. So love to you all. And have a beautiful day, loves.